Jai Sai Ram. We all of us were in Puttaparthi, and Swami gave us an interview. And then Swami told, I'm starting an English medium school. In the meanwhile, I told Swami, I want to send Sukanya to England for higher studies. He said, what England? She will see so many countries, don't worry. Then he asked me, want to give her to me for my service? Then Sukanya said, Swami, I will work for you. That's all. And then Swami sent her to Machilipatnam to do B.Ed. She did it. She came out with the flying colors, and the school was to be started. Then in the meanwhile, we came to settle down. Swami said, no, the world needs you. You have to work for another 3-4 years. Then you come here, then you can stay with me. One lady came. She said there are a lot of problem in their house. So there is one lady who God, Muruga talks to her. Will your husband give the car to go? I said, yes, he will give. They were in Karol Bagh. So I took her to Karol Bagh. So we entered their house. She was sitting. This lady asked that her sisters were not getting married, they were getting very old. Then she said, Murugan says that they will not be married. Then just say, then what will happen? He said, no, they will get a job, a government job. I said, government job in Madras? She said, yes, he's telling that too in Accountant General's, AG's office. Okay. Then she asked me, do you want to ask anything? I said, no. Then she said, ask if you want anything. I just asked her, why it did not happen for which I went. Nobody could guess what I asked. She smiled. She said, are you devotee of Bhagawan Sathya Sai Baba? I said, yes. She said, you want to ask me why he didn't give you private audience? Huh? I said, yes. You know what private audience? Every morning and evening he has been talking to you. You think that only taking you inside a room and talking to his interview. This is also interview. Then I started believing her. So what are the work you are doing? Whatever this Muruga tells, I will do. Sometimes he says, take 6 packets of chapati in some colony. She will go and give some 10 packets of rice to somebody. Like that I am doing. Okay. I came home. I have a lot of saris which I brought from Madhya Pradesh. I asked some of the people, they said, we take only salwar kameez. Sorry, we don't like saris. Then I thought, why should I not ask this lady? I took 3 saris only. I went to her house. I said, I brought some saris. Can you give it to some less privileged people? She said, yes. She took it. I kept it there and came away. After 2 hours, I got a phone call. She said, Vasanta Murthy from Karol Bagh. I said, what's that? She said, I'm very happy to tell you the saris what you have kept. Lakshmi, Durga Lakshmi Saraswati, they wore it and gave me darshan. Then when I asked them, you are wearing these cotton saris, whereas we have kept all silk saris. All of them replied, those saris you have kept for yourself. But these saris were given to us. So we are very happy. Tell her that you wore it. Then I said, they should talk to me. She had given you darshan, but they should give me darshan also, you know. Then only Goddess Durga only gave me your address, your name and everything. That's why I got your telephone number. Okay. The next Friday, I prepared food and kept it in the puja room. And then usually to keep it and do that Om Baruha Swaha, come out and sit. After 10 minutes, I used to take it out. While I was uttering Om Baruha Swaha, Tatsavituraniam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, suddenly I heard a voice, look at me. I turned back, Goddess Durga, like the same Calcutta Navaratri Durga. She was standing. I just ran. I looked at her, I smiled at her. She smiled at me. I said, can I touch you, ma? Yes, you wanted my darshan, no? I come to give you darshan, you can take namaskar. I took namaskar. She blessed me. Then anyway, I told her, Mother, I have kept food. Please partake. She smiled. She didn't take. She vanished. But I was thrilled. I was sitting. After some time, I got a phone, the same Mrs. Murthy. She said, did Durga Ma gave you darshan? I said, yes. It seems you gave her food also? I said, no, she didn't take food. But you offered her? Yes, I offered. Then she said, this is the beauty of our Sanatana Dharma and the Sanskrit slokas, what we utter. Then my husband wanted to settle down. I am tired of working. Then the contract with the company was over. We came down in the interview room. Swami didn't agree for his this thing. He said, the world needs you. You have to work in a different country. You will be very popular. Work for 3-4 years and come back. Then you can settle down here. Government again called him after 3 years. You have not accepted your resignation. Come and join us as a consultant. And then UN, his friend was in UN. He came to recruit people. He said, come and join me. Then Swami asked, did you get a job? Then he said, 2 people have offered. Swami said, government? He said, don't go. It's a prestige issue. UN job? I said, oh, yeah, no, it's only for 11 months. Don't. He said, I will send you to Middle East. The moment you go, somebody will offer you a job in Middle East. Go and take up the job. Okay. And then he came to Delhi, just like that, one another company. He called him, you heard that you resigned your job. Will you work for us in Middle East? He said, yes. He said, in Baghdad. Accepted the job. We closed or handed over the house and everything. Okay. Then we came to Puttaparthi. Then Swami said, got a job? He said, yes. And then I asked Swami, can I take namaskar? Can I circumambulate you? He said, I usually don't allow, but for you I will allow. Take thrice. We circumambulated him 3 times, and then you took namaskaram. And then Swami said, you go first, I will send her later on. Then he went to Baghdad. I had taken a small house opposite Vrindavanam. I used to be there whenever Swami is Whitefield. I used to be here whenever Swami was here in Sukanya's room. And later on, after some time, Swami one day asked me, when are you going to Iraq? I said, why should I go, Swami? I will miss your darshan. Who said you will miss my darshan? Daily. I will give you darshan like this. Is it, Swami? Yes. I am Sathya Sai. I speak the truth. He took my hand and put his hand. He said, you will get my darshan. Why I am sending you, the food prepared by the cook, he doesn't relish. This is the Grahani's duty to do and cook for the husband and the children. So you have to go and cook for him. Okay, Swami, I will go. After he has told, there is no way, I said, yes, Swami, I will go. Then this happened in Puttaparthi. Then I have to go, I have to make preparations. Then he said, go and vacate that house, what you are having, do other preparations. Then he said, I will see you off. This sentence. I went to Bangalore, vacated everything, and then I came to Puttaparthi again. Have you reserved your tickets? Yes, to go to Delhi by train. From there I will fly to Baghdad. The company will give me a ticket. Good. When are you going? I said, the day you say, Swami, already you have booked for 3 days. Then you said that you will go the day I tell you. I said, yes, Swami. Within the 3 days you select a day, then I will go. He selected a day. Again he said, I will see you off. Then I came to Whitefield. I heard that Swami arrived the next day itself. So I went for darshan. He came straight to me. You leave today. He brought 3 plastic covers full of vibhuti packets. One packet for you, one packet for your husband, the other one for there are devotees, give it to them. And then he take namaskaram. He said, don't be afraid of anything. In Tamil he said, bye, padade. I looked at him. I'm always with you. Go, come back. You'll come back safe. I will celebrate your husband's 60th birthday also. I took namaskaram. Then he said, I will see you off. Again he said. That time I didn't understand what he meant. I went to the room and I had to catch the train in the afternoon at 4 o'clock from Whitefield only. Swami used to come out at 2:30 in those days. So we rushed to Vrindavanam. We were sitting. Suddenly we saw Swami coming in the car. If he came in the car, he would not give darshan. So we ran. When the car came near to me, Swami pulled down the windshield. Happy journey, very happy journey. I am always with you. He told, smiled and waved his hand. And that is God seeing off, They are all telling, my God, how Swami talks to her like this. That used to be very often. Then I was very happy. Oh, God saw me off to a different country. Then I reached Delhi. From Delhi, I reached Baghdad. The moment I landed up, my husband said, food is horrible. I'm unable to eat. I said, don't worry, Swami had already instructed me, I will cook for you. Then we went to buy ration. There is one Rashidi street. You get everything there. We went there. We picked up everything. Suddenly we heard, dum, 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 bomb. Bombs are heard. Iran, Iraq war started. My God. Then the shopkeeper said, Kalas Maku, Kalas Maku. So get out, he says. He put the shutters. He said, tomorrow come, take ration. I said, okay. What to do? We were stranded for 6 hours in that mall. It took 6 hours for us to take out the car, very heavily bombed. Then I had that vibhuti. What Swami met. I said, yo, Swami, I am a civilian. I do not know any war. Swami, Swami, you have sent me, save me, Swami, Swami, Swami. I was only shouting, Swami, I am a civilian, I am a civilian, I am a civilian. That's all. Then we came to a room. Then next morning, I thought, now what to do? So the war has started. They may ask us to evacuate any time. So I took 2 shoulder bags. In one, my few clothes, my dollar and the passport. For my husband, 2, 3 shirts and his coat, and then his some dollar, his passport, and my puja vigraham and everything. And Swami's vibhuti packet, everything cooked separately. I quickly cook and come out, stand near the door. Suppose they ask, quit the country, you have to run out. Very happily. Then siren. Yo, siren is on. Swami, Swami, I am a civilian. Swami, I don't even know what to do. Swami, Swami, why have you sent me here? Then suddenly I heard somebody laughing. I turned back. Swami was sitting in the sofa. I said, Swami. He said, why are you scared? Didn't I tell you not to be afraid? Oh, this is why you told me. I didn't understand. Don't worry. Nothing will happen. I have sent. All of you will come back very safe. Don't worry. Then I said, Swami, will you take coffee? Coffee is very nice here. Brazilian coffee. Yes, yes, go and bring. You won't vanish, He said, no, I won't vanish. Go and bring coffee. I was preparing coffee. Swami came to the kitchen. I gave him coffee. So my sugar is a very less sugar. That he drank that, came to the sofa, put that tumbler with little coffee and put it down. Then he said, this is nothing. This is, you're scared. This is, in Tamil, they call it China crackers, Only some noise would be tap, tap like that. He told him, hey, this is China vadi. China vadi. Nothing will happen. So then he said, go and sing. Sing bhajan. I want to hear. I went, I sang. Anyway, I was singing. After I came, Swami was not there. Anyway, I was happy. He took coffee, assured me, Then Sukanya was sitting. She read in the newspaper that Baghdad's heavily bombed. Mummy reached yesterday, what to do? She asked Mr. Kurumrao, uncle, please go and ask Swami. Nothing will happen to your parents. Swami has sent your mother one yesterday. Why are you worried? Anyway, he went. Swami said, Sukanya asked you to talk to me. I will talk to Sukanya. Don't worry. And Sukanya was there. He came, Sukanya, you are worried? Nothing will happen to your parents. I saw your mother is singing bhajans, I drank coffee in your house. She looked at you. Don't you believe me? She smiled. You'll get a letter, see. Usually letters used to take 3 weeks. I immediately wrote a letter, miracles of all miracles. Swami appeared. He drank coffee also. And that letter reached after 3rd day. That to Puttaparthi, from Baghdad. Then my husband came from the office. I told him, Swami, you, is it? I said, there is some prasadam for you. Swami has kept some coffee. Then afterwards, trenches were picked for people to run and sit. I cannot go, I cannot bend. I never heard the siren when it was on. I used to be very happily sitting. Then people used to run, why are they running? I used to feel like that, running, but I never knew it was siren. Then when my husband came and asked me, didn't you go to the trench? I said, what for? Why? People were in the trench for 1 hour. I said, I never knew. Oh, didn't you hear the siren? I said, no. No siren, I heard. Is it? I said. And every 3 months we used to come. Because within Scottish people were working, he was building a powerhouse for that country. Project was for 2.5 years. He finished it in 10 months. So he became very popular and everything. So Scottish people were there. Then they used to come to our house. I used to talk to them about Swami and all. They were very happy. They used to hear. Every 3 months I was coming to Puttaparthi also. Every time I used to take some vibhuti. Then one person used to say, will you please talk to that God? Oh, yeah, what your problem? Tell me. God always talks to me. Then he will say, no, nothing there. Sometimes he will give something, give it to him like that. They were very happy. We were there for 3.5 years. And then the project was over. 2 years. So then again 1 year, another work he was doing. We wanted to celebrate Swami's birthday. In grand manner, 23rd November. So we invited the Scottish people who worked with him. We arranged a very grand dinner for them. Okay. I was sitting, I said some bhajan also. Bhajan, some Indians would come in. Then I was praying, Swami, here Indians are coming. Because we are living in this country, I'm singing Allahu Akbar, Rama Rahim, Krishna Kareem. But what about the Scottish people? They won't understand any of the bhajans, Swami. So what to do, Swami? What to do, Swami? As his usual pose, to put his hand at the back, Swami stood, Ediko this bhajan. Write this bhajan. Swami sang this bhajan. Why fear when I am here? Why fear when I am here? You all belong to me. You all belong to me. What I want your faith. What I want your love. What I want your faith. What I want your love. Wherever you are mine. However you are mine. Wherever you are mine. However you are mine. You all belong to me. You all belong to me. Time and space are no bar to me. I will come to you. Time and space are no bar to me. I will come to you. Language, religion, no bar to me. I am with you. Language, religion, no bar to me. I am with you. You all belong to me. You all belong to me. Empty yourself, come to me. I shall fill you too. Empty yourself, come to me, I shall fill you too. Place your burdens at my feet, I shall bear them too. Place your burdens at my feet, I shall bear them too. You all belong to me, you all belong to me. Spread thy love to fellow men, I am nearer you. Spread thy love to fellow men, I am nearer you. Seek to help thy fellow men, I will protect you. Seek to help thy fellow men, I will protect you. You all belong to me, you all belong to me. Take a step to come to me, I will hurry to you. Take a step to come to me, I will hurry to you. Shed a tear just for me, I will ferry you. Shed a tear just for me, I will ferry you. You all belong to me, you all belong to me. Whatever name you call on me, I shall reply you. Whatever name you call on me, I shall reply you. Deeper yawning only for me, I will reveal you. Deeper yawning only for me, I will reveal you. You all belong to me, you all belong to me. I am everywhere, you are not aware. I am everywhere, you are not aware. The love you feel in you is my form within you. The love you feel in you is my form within you. The bliss you feel in you is my form within you. The bliss you feel in you is my form within you. Yes, you can become me. You can become me. All the Godman taught the way how to reach me. All the Godman taught the way how to reach me. I have come to bless you all. What you want from me? I have come to bless you all. What you want from me? I will give you all your wants to make you merge in me. Make you merge in me. I will give you all your wants to make you merge in me. Then you can become me. You can become me. You can become me. So said Baba Shirdi Sai. Said so Baba Sathya Sai. Why fear when I am here? He told me, sing this. When I was there, one young girl, newly married, her mother instructed her to do this Varalakshmi Puja. No, I had to do, but that is the custom. The mother-in-law initiates the daughter-in-law. In my case, it didn't happen. So, but I couldn't do, but I know the puja because I memorized everything, I knew that. So that girl came to Baghdad. She was searching for somebody. That somebody told her, Auntie Natarajan, she does puja. We'll ask her. She came. I said, no problem. Come. I will be the priest. I will conduct the Varalakshmi puja for you. I had a book also. She came, I did the very, she said, oh, in India, even the priests won't do so nicely, Auntie, I'm very happy. She also made very good prasadams, very smart girl. So 2 years she came. Third year we came back to India. I thought, though I was not initiated, goddess came to my house twice. Third time I want to do, but I need permission from Bhagawan to do that. So I wrote a letter. In the meanwhile, from Bangalore, I bought one small vigraham which that girl had brought. I kept it. I thought Swami should permit it, otherwise I will not do it. That's all. I was sitting. He was in the veranda. Swami came and threw one such a big rose, red rose, to him. He held it. He said, "That's for your wife." He said. I had written a letter also. And then I was thinking, to whom he has thrown this? We can't see, when sitting in darshan line. He came. I already blessed you. I given a rose for you. I given it to your husband. He said, Namaskar, Sisko. Then I asked him, Swami, Varashmurdam, you can do it. Then he said, Swami, I brought that small vigraham. Will you bless it? This bring it. I'll bless it this afternoon. I was very happy. I went and brought that small vigraham in the afternoon. Straight he came from the veranda to me. I was sitting. Even now when I sit there, I feel very bad when I sit there. Straight he came to me. Good. You took that. And he blessed it. He said, do. Then I said, Swami, tomorrow after finishing Vratamarth, will you give me Pada Namaskaram? I will give you Pada Namaskaram. Then he said, I have to go to the college. I'm going. That's all. He took the car and went away. Yeah. Next morning, I did the puja. I got up very quickly, did everything prasadam, and then I came for darshan. I was sitting. I was wearing a green, blue-bordered pattu sari and a matching blouse and matching bangles. He came straight to me. He called me, "Hey, Chandralekha, you usually, normally, you never wear matching blouses. But today you have come very well dressed. What is this?" I said, Swami Varalakshmi Puja. Come, take Pada Namaskar. He was 5 feet away. I went, touched him. Then I told me, Swami, there are other ladies who have done puja. Asking vakalat for others. Swami, they have also done. Then he said, who have done the vratam, come and take Namaskaram. 2-3 people came and Namaskaram, and they went away. Ellarkum, you are taking vakalat. You say, Swami, help others. Help others. He kept quiet. Then I came and said that I can never forget every Varalakshmi. I think, yes, Chandralekha. Then somebody said, he's very happy. He will teach persons like that. For everything, my husband will say, you ask Swami, you ask Swami. He wanted to be a very good person in front of him. What is that? He wants to tell you something. You can tell, what is that? Then he said, sorry, he wants to go to Bangalore for Janmashtami. Krishna is here. Why does he want to go to Bangalore? Swami, will you please tell him? Then I felt so bad. Straight from me, he went to him, the man said, and said, why do you want to go to Bangalore for Janmashtami when I am here? Swami, I won't go. He came back and told me, I told you, Swami, I'm very sorry. I don't know why I told you. Why you went and told him also? You asked me to tell him, na? I told him. And then next day I was sitting. The main preparation is that sweet ball. We call it shidai. He came, he gave two to my husband. And then he said, one for your wife, one for you. In the room he brought, he said, Swami has given vellachidi for you. It was so tasty. I was sitting next to him. How was it? I said, wonderful, Swami. Tell me, how did you like it? The moment I put it, it melted. But no butter, no ghee was in my hand. I prepared it. You prepared it? Nijamava. I said, true. I asked. I said, hey, when in your house, when you prepare, you give everything to the servant, to your cook. You are standing by his side. That's how I too did it. Then I said, Swami, only one I got. Hey, I prepared only 5. He says, one for the cook, one for me, 2 for you. 4. One for that fat fellow. Jogerao. He, he would have taken everything. Then I told him, don't eat. I have to give to Mrs. Natarajan also. Otherwise, he could have swallowed everything. You prepare only 6. How much? I know, Swami. He says, I know, eat very less. Is one sufficient, Swami? I asked him, for you? Okay. After some time, I will send you some more seed. I said, no, Swami, don't take the trouble of sending me. He's so friendly with me now. See, there is the power of his name, what I want to say. In Bangalore, in early 2010, I had to take my husband to Apollo Hospital for an emergency heart problem. The doctor asked me, since it was an emergency, he asked me who will sign the papers. I said, I will do everything. Then he asked me, why your children have not come? I said, they are living in a different places. They cannot come. Then again he asked me, who is with you? I said, Bhagawan Sati Sai Baba. Just he looked back. I said, start the procedure immediately, doctor. Don't waste time. He looked at me. He said, don't worry. I'll take care of your husband. And then he told me, first I will do angiogram. Then if needed, I will go for angioplasty. Angiogram, he said, it costs about 19,000 rupees. I said, don't worry about money. Give him the best treatment available. And then, but now I have only 5,000 rupees. Can anybody go to Apollo Hospital outside with 5,000 rupees? I said, but anyway, I have a checkbook. Will you accept check from me, doctor? Usually, they never accept check from anybody. He looked at me and said, I will honor your check. Don't worry about it. You give only check to me. He did the angiogram. Then he came and told me, it's an emergency. 3 blocks are there. I have to do angioplasty. Okay, give it to him. No problem. I was sitting alone. I didn't know what to do. I didn't even call Sukanya. Because suddenly I came to the hospital. He allowed another junior doctor in the other room to watch in the TV. I told him, explain everything to this lady. He was explaining, I was sitting. In the meanwhile, I was asking Swami, what are your plans? Because I have to make up my mind. Suppose something happens to him, Swami appeared. What do you want? I said, Swami, suppose something happens to him. Now there is no access for me in Puttaparthi because it's already 2010, So what do you want? I said, Swami, send me to Himalayas to be with some great Siddha. I don't want this life. I'll be happy and comfortable. He smiling, saying, it's all passing phase, don't worry. He vanished. Okay, then angioplasty was successful. That's all 3 days package in a room, the room, everything. 3rd day, I gave a check, 3.5 lakhs. He came by then, I called up Sukanya. Sukanya said, there is no phone call from mommy. Then she called up, then I told, this is what has happened. She came. She took another flight. She came. She was in Hyderabad. She came. We were there. Then we came home. And the doctor took the check. You believe? Apollo Hospital took the check. Swami's grace. Then afterwards we came home and we used to go for checkup. He used to give a lot of medicines, everything. Then he lived also. And his end was very peaceful. Very peacefully he passed away. And that whole year, I used to be very, very busy. Every month, some charity somewhere in his name, I was sending. 12th month. Uh, 1 year it was, so then I thought, anyway, from this year onwards, only annual, this is annual thing, it became, see. By then, Mukta had come for that first ceremony. She was in her Sukanya, it was also in Sukanya's house only, we had to do it. Then she was preparing sambar powder for her. Then I saw 5 feet 3 inches. Very great saint, the Jatamudi and the orange dhoti with the big vibhuti and kumkumam. He stood in front of me. Then he said, "We are all extremely happy. The way you did for your husband, without fear. Usually ladies are scared of doing, but so nicely you did. We are all very happy. We are always with you. My blessings are with you." You put his hand on the head. You blessed me. I said, in meditation, sometimes I used to see some great beings. I told him, "I have never seen you. May I know you, sir?" He said, "I am your mother's grandfather." He vanished. This I heard from my mother. My mother used to say her grandfather was a great being. He lived only in forests. He never used to come home. When my mother was to be born in those days in villages, it seems he came, stood in the gate. My grandfather was a rich landlord. He called him and said, "You're going to get a girl." Then he said, she'll marry a Dhanvantri, a doctor. She will have only girls. If boys were born, none of them will survive. He told and went away. This my mother has told, but I forgot to ask my mother, "What is the name of your grandfather?" I was also very young. Then when he blessed, he said, "Yo, I didn't even ask my mother his name." He also vanished. The Swami appeared. "What are you going to do with his name?" Now his name is different. He's a very great Siddha in Himalayas. He said, "You wanted to go to Himalayas, when your husband was sick. What will you do? There is no proper restroom in Himalayas. How will you live in Himalayas? So I am sending one by one. There are few people, they want to bless you. I will send you. Take namaskaram." By then Swami has also gone, Then I touched him. Vanished. After some time, I was sitting in my flat. 4 identical persons. I looked at them, 4 of them, identical. They stood in front of me, also in orange robe and Ramadi. I looked at them. "I have never seen you." Then they threw some small white flowers on me. It fell on me. They call it tumbi flowers, small white flowers. I looked at them. "Thank you very much. May I know who you are all?" They said, "We have been sent by the Supreme to bless you. We are all Veda Purushas." Veda Purushas? I said, "I don't even know Sanskrit." Veda Purushas? Yes, we are Veda Purushas. I went to touch them, they vanished. Swami, "Hey, can you touch Veda?" I said, "Why did you go to touch?" I said, "Swami, I don't know, I didn't do that. They are Veda Purushas. They also blessed you, I said, "Thank you very much, Swami. Oh, can I touch you?" "You touch me. You can touch me always. No problem." I touched Veda Purushas. Afterwards, I started asking names because I didn't ask my great-grandfather's name, One day I was sitting and doing puja. One very fat, very, very fat saint appeared in front of me. I said, "Namaskara." So please sit. He didn't sit. He said, "May I know you?" He said, "I am Kailasvasi Kali Kambali Baba." "Kailasvasi Kali Kambali Baba?" "Oh, very nice. I have come to bless you. Bhagawan has sent me to bless you." "Oh, thank you very much." He touched my head. He slowly vanished. I have a book, The Himalayan Masters. That is Kailasvasi Kali Kambali Baba. There is one saint is there. 2013, Swami's birthday. I was here. That was a Saturday. I had a dream. In the dream, my door is open. I'm coming like that in the veranda. How is the door is open? I peep through. One person, very dark but very handsome, wearing a blue dress, sitting and taking bath in my bathroom. I said, what is this? Somebody is taking bath in his bathroom. I looked at him. I woke up. I thought today is Saturday. Maybe Shani Bhagawan might have come to ward off certain calamities. So he has taken bath. I thought like this, I kept quiet. After birthday, I went back to Bangalore. Then I never go to astrologists and all because Swami has warned me not to go anywhere. But Sukanya and all, they will go, astrologers say to go to the temple, that temple, they will go. Then she said, Mummy, I have planned to go to South Indian temples. I'll go. I will also come. Okay. We went by car. First we went to Chidambaram, Srirangam, Madurai Meenakshi, and Srivilliputtur. Srivilliputtur, the goddess was born in a Tulasi, this is still there, very nice, small thing. There, everything. While coming back, we came near Trichy. Then I told her, Sukanya, wherever you go, you have to worship the Siddhas Samadhi. Only the Siddhas, because of Siddhas only, temples are thriving. Tirupati by Konganar, Palani by Bogar, Vaidiswaran Kovil by Vaidan Swami. So, there was one Siddhar by name Karurar, one of the 18 Siddhas. Karur name itself is so I think we will go. She will come everywhere. Yes, we will go. We went to Karur. We went to the temple. It was about 1 o'clock. In South India, 1 o'clock they closed the temple. There's Kalyana Pashupatishwarar, the temple name. When I went, that very big doors, older there, Chola kings built it. He said, you can't enter the temple. I said, what? It is closed. I said, no, I will just go around and come back. He said, CCTV, do you think that I have come to loot? Am I looking like that? He said, no, madam. I said, no, one day I will go and do some namaskaram and come away. I went and I said, there I saw the Karurar Sannidhi. Oh, his Sannidhi is here. I thought there was some white thing. I thought it's a vibhuti. I took it and came. Suddenly one person came running. He said, Amma, this is vibhuti of Karurar. I said, Sukanya, you got vibhuti. Already 1:30, we have to go to Bangalore. It will take about 6.5 hours. We get stuck up in Hosur, that's all. So let us go. Then the watchman said, please don't go. Second time he said, don't go. Then after 2 minutes, another person came with the curd bath. He came and said, you have come? I said, yeah, we are going. Take, there is prasadam from Karurar. Today we gave curd bath. Okay. I said, Karurar has given prasadam. Sukanya. Now we will move. Again the gate fellow, he stopped. No, don't go. I said, Sukanya, we have, 2 of us have come with the driver. We have come in a car. Somehow they are preventing, let us sit, we will not go. Yes, Swami. Let we get stand up in Hosur. What is there? After only 30 kilometers, we can go. He said. Then I asked the person, at what time the temple opens? Exactly at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, one bookstall I ran. And then I spoke, get me English books, there no one in Tamil. The girls cannot read Tamil. I asked him, what is the grandness? He said the Karurar was very great Siddha. So people were very, jealous of him. They used to talk very ill about him. So he went and told Shiva, what's the use of my worshipping you? Then Shiva said, go and take Jiva Samadhi behind me. So when he went, he hugged him. Because of the weight, the Shivalingam is turned to left. This is the greatness in this temple. Then the temple is 4 o'clock they open. So I'm going to go and see that. The Shivalinga is like that. Then the priest also told the same story. Then I said, I want to see Karurar Sannidhi. I am coming there. He went. He went. I was shocked. The person who took bath in Puttaparthi, he is sitting there. I said, you, Sukanya, I said, no. He took bath in Puttaparthi. The priest said, you took bath in Puttaparthi? Ayyo, what a lucky person, Amma. He took bath in your house. Yes, he took bath. Same. Karurar. Oh, he blesses people like that. He might have ordered off certain things for you. I said, maybe, I don't know. I saw him. I said, you, I didn't know. I thought you were Sanjeshwara Bhagawan like that. I prayed. And then anyway, you have to come back. I said, now time is very short. Give me more time to worship you. I want to go back and come back. I made namaskaram. Then Sukanya said, Amma, I don't see anybody like that. Only a small vigraha. He said, no, he's sitting there. Padmasana pose. No, Amma, only, the priest says only Vigraham, Amma. I said, no, Padmasana pose, one person is sitting. He came to Puttaparthi. We came away. After 2 years, terrible headache to me. Headache means nobody can imagine. As though not 1,000 swords have been stuck. I used to say, Swami, Swami, Swami. I am unable to bear. I never asked Swami to cure me, even today. Swami, Mudila, Swami, 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 Swami. I don't know what happened. 8 weeks I was sitting. I can't do like that, I can't do like that. Because it will kill me. Swami, only 8 weeks, Japam. Swami, 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 Swami. I don't know who entered my house, whether they cooked. I never cooked. I only used to light the deepa, I never took bath. Only Swami, 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 Swami. This Samyukta came from US. I didn't even know when she went. She said, Mami, you are suffering so much. I said, I do not know. I'm unable to bear it. Won't you ask Swami? I said, I won't ask him. He knows what to do. Only Swami, Swami. Then suddenly I thought, it may be a tumor. Otherwise, it should not pain. So I myself went to a doctor. I want to take it. He said, yes, take it. He said, your brain is very normal. So there is no tumor. Then I went to the another doctor. He said, maybe because of some heart problem, this will happen. Take an X-ray, heart X-ray. Heart is very clear. Then he said, okay, I went to the cardiologist who treated my husband. Your heart is perfect, nothing there. Maybe because you are having some vertebral problem, it might be there. Why don't you consult my other doctor? I said, no, nobody should touch my vertebra, doctor. I said, enough, thank you very much. Like this one day, I was screaming and shouting, Swami, Swami, Swami. I live like that. I came away. It's terrible. Terrible means terrible means nobody should get that away. That 8 weeks, I was sitting like this, I can't do like that, I can't do like that. I can't lie down. Then one morning I had a vision. In that vision was a small child. He tells, Amma, Amma, come, come. What for? He says, I have a photo. That photo talks. I said, oh, the talking God himself has ignored me. What your photo will tell me? Leave me. Amma, please. Amma, please. So, oh, small child. I went, Swami's photo. I said, Swami. Swami wept. I said, you are weeping? Swami, I wiped his tears. I said, for the heinous crime I did, you are weeping, Swami. Don't weep, Swami. I will undergo. Because I have done a crime. I harmed a cow. How can I ask you to cure me, Swami? I will undergo everything. Let it be like that. Then this vision was over. I thought, how come? Within a second, Swami appeared. I was still sitting. I couldn't get up and do namaskaram. And then somebody is behind Swami. Whenever Swami comes, but I don't know who he is. And then that person is telling, then Swami says, he looks at me and then he says, go to Karur. Karur? And then he did like that. This happened in my life. One beautiful cow came. Beautiful cow came. In fact, but where I am sitting, it came, he said, go and pacify Amma. Swami told me in Tamil, that cow came and licked me here. I touched, I said, I have harmed you. I'm very sorry, but what is the use of me asking sorry, Whereas I harmed you in my arrogance. You forgive me. I am unfit to ask you to forgive me. I will undergo whatever you underwent, I will undergo. I'm not going to ask you, what is there? Headache, let it be like that. Then I touched it, So pretty, I can never forget the face. It went near Swami. Swami did it. It vanished. Then again Swami said, go to Karur. It's Swami. Okay. Then Swami also vanished. We went to Karur. First we went to the temple. I handed over everything. The next morning we reached the temple. Beautifully. Near the God, he will make us sit. Just like that. Then I was watching. And then the food was very nice. I said, give food to everybody. Nobody should go without eating. Very nice. Then everything was over. And then we vacated the hotel. We were coming. While coming, I saw that one car was going. Usually I see the car, there is Om Sri Sai Ram or something. You say it's a good woman, you know. You know what was written in the car? The true Sai is always behind you. Sukanya also laughed. See, he's like that. Okay, anyway, we reached Bangalore. Evening, it takes about 6 hours. I was very energetic. I immediately prepared one rasam and fried aplam. I said, Sukanya said, Amma, I'm very tired because I attended the meeting, you know. Hey, you lie down. I'm preparing, eat and go and sleep off. Okay. He ate. I don't know how I slept. That day I slept, which I never did for 8 weeks, you know. I didn't even know. When I got up, it was 5 o'clock. I said, my God, what is this? Oh, okay, I'm cured, miracle cure. Then that headache was not there. Then immediately Swami appeared. Swami, now can I touch you? Namaskar, to go. I took. Then he said, come on, let us go to the workshop. Workshop, Me? Then what? Come with me. You, which workshop, Swami? Because I already come to your workshop. I put up the another workshop. Come. Okay, then I was transported in that in same Karur. And the old temple veranda, we were sitting. Old building, you know, there are a lot of warfare instruments. KDM, what they call Swami is very scary, you know. Why are you afraid of you, Swami? I'm really scared. Why did you bring me here, Swami? I held his dhoti. Don't worry. Swami, is he going to operate me? Hey, don't worry, your Swami, please, Swami. Why do you allow him to do? You could have done it in one word of his enough for Swami. Swami, only. By then Karur came. Then Swami said, start. He sat for me. I closed my eyes. He did so much, you know, with the pin like that, long pins, everything. But it didn't pain. Swami asked, Valikale Swami, Valikati, no, don't be scared, I am with you. And then he did everything. Then I was thinking, what is he doing? Then I remembered my past life. I was a very, very good-looking, extremely rich woman. Very egoistic, very arrogant to the core. I harmed a cow that I just delivered. That's why I had the back problem after I delivered Samyukta. Everything is a cause and effect. Nothing goes without that. And then I am thinking, what is this arrogance? I am myself scolding. Anyway, then Swami was only with me. Then after some time, he takes out one, that is bridal decoration for the hair, long one. I'm thinking, what is he doing with this bridal decoration? He says, it is not bridal decoration, it is your vertebra. Then after 2 minutes, Swami is asking, is it over? Swami, little bit is left over. If I take another minute, it will be perfect. Swami said, no, don't make her perfect. She doesn't want to be perfect. It's enough. Swami commands him. He said, yes, Swami. Then I got up. I said, thank you so much, sir. I don't want to be perfect. The third time he was asking, the interview also, is enough for me. I'm used to that. It's enough. But I want to do one pariharam for the sin, what I did. Go, you know. He said, you do it here only, he told me. That's why the name is itself Kalyana Pashupati Ishwarar. So, okay then. And then afterwards, I'm all right.